My
Yeah,
husband, because it's not
here
what
I
happened
am
tonight.
doing stand up
Stand up.
Yes.
in a backyard.
You
Fire.
get under the lights.
Yeah,
we can't
I'm gonna
see your
sit
face.
down because I'm pretty tired because I worked 0 hours this week. I'm unemployed. Yeah. No, my parents, dude, they're so disappointed. They're so disappointed. Like, I mean, I used to be a regional theater actor. You guys, you know, what I'm talking about, like a lot of Shakespeare, a lot of classical. Your response is appropriate. It's even less cool than it sounds. Yeah, but my parents are like, oh, he quit acting a couple years ago. They're like, oh, he's going to get a real job. He's going to become a real estate agent. No, fuck, he's going to become a stand-up comic. Okay, shit. Yeah. I just mess with him now. Like, what's Ty going to do next? Fortune teller. Yeah. Fuck you, mom and dad. Do what I want. Yep. Oh, man. Fun stuff. I am single. I'm a recent divorcee. Yeah.
You will?
Yeah. Fine.
Woo
Yeah, fine. All right.
I guess.
Yeah,
I'll
you guys are all
high-five that.
married and happy. That's a lie.
Just happy.
Yeah.
That's how he goes, that's a lie.
There you are, Mom. There you go. Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah, shoot. I'm newly single. I started a Tinder profile recently. I'm taking myself very seriously, so a little something like this. I was like, if you like a guy that looks a little bit like Matthew McConaughey and a lot like Ellen DeGeneres, swipe right, yeah. Yeah. And if you like a guy that looks like a Mormon Republican that you don't trust around your medicine cabinet, yeah. If you like a guy that...
Sound, please.
Sound check.
Christ.
Jesus.
Not just
The Gestapo.
Somebody
Yeah,
hit
if you
that
like a
Mercedes
guy
again.
that looks
No.
like Abercrombie amphetamines, yeah. If you like a guy that looks like the Russian guy on Rocky IV on dialysis, yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah. Shit, no, man. Tinder sucks. I'm single. A lot of people think I'm gay.
Are we raising hands?
Yeah. Yeah, there's never a lot of shock and awe with that one. Yeah. They're like looking at you like that face can take a dick. Yeah. It should be like all dicks, all day, all the time. Get them on in here.
in or around.
Yeah. I'll take it from here, Chelsea. Yeah, man, this doesn't bother me though. Like, I get it. Like, I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's not like it's 2020. Like, it's not a put down when people are like, "Oh, are you gay?" You're like, "It's fine." You know, I mean, I realize what I look like. I look like a lumberjack that tried to pray away his own gay. But like I get it. You know, I'll never forget the first time I did comedy. Like, I'd never used a microphone before, and I went to the guy. He was the host of the event, and I said, "Hey, man, I'm kind of nervous. I've never used a microphone before." And he looked me up and down, and he goes, "Well, just imagine it's a penis." And I said, "I'm not sure why you thought that would be comforting, sir, or helpful. So I know I look like Queer Eye for the Northwest guy, but it's not, it's not home sweet home with a dick in my face." Yeah, I'm fine with it though, man. I mean, anyways, I think it was John the Baptist that said, "A soul's a soul, a hole's a hole." I was either John the Baptist or Too Short. I forget. One of those two. Yeah, I don't really remember. Yeah. Shit, man. I'm glad people who vape are dying. Yeah. I read recently. Yeah. I read. You're bad. I read recently that people in Alabama are starting to die from vape-related deaths. I think that's as close as Alabama's going to come to late-term abortion. I hope you didn't like that very much. All right, sorry. We'll roll tide then. All right. War Eagle. I told that joke and it didn't do very well one night. And I went outside after my set and I saw like 15 people give me side eye where they were vaping. They're like, "It's not a vape, it's a jewel." I'm like, "It's evolution, it's Darwinism." You need to fucking yeah. Shit, dude. You know who people who vape belong with? People who vape belong with women that take too many selfies on social media. I'm like, I get it. It's like the world we live in. Like, you know, people take selfies. It's what they do, okay? But I'm talking about the people that like they take so many selfies they have to like disguise it with like an inspirational quote just to justify taking their third car selfie of the afternoon. Chelsea gets it.
Not me. No,
Yeah,
I don't do that. I don't do
they're
that.
like, "Hey,
My 20-year-old friends.
shoot for the stars so you fall among the heavens." Yeah, pretty thinly veiled there, Nietzsche. Yeah, the narrative of the bathroom struggle really tied together. Yeah. You know what? People who take too many selfies, you know what? It's fine. Tell you what. Just please don't procreate. Please don't have children. Okay? If you do so in a far off island. We'll call it Mall Parking Lot Island. Okay? But guess what? You don't have to live in a mall parking lot island alone. Really, Ty? No, Tiffany, you don't. I've got the perfect guy for you, okay? And you know him when he pulls up to the street out here, because you'll hear him, because he's got an $1,800 stereo and a 2001 Honda Civic. Right? Yeah, and he's got a tap-out hat and an Affliction t-shirt. Cool guy, yeah.
Punch me in the face.
Yeah, and his name's like, RJ or RC or HPV or one of those things. Huh? I'm single.
Clearly.
So I'm single. Yeah. Ran into my ex-girlfriend in a bar the other day. And that was pretty. Yeah, I drank, I think, one too many 6 packs of beers. And I was like, hey, I miss you. And like running into her, it like was kind of like like listening to Donald Trump give a speech and being like, I kind of miss George W. Bush, because it's like, well, look, kind of miss my ex-girlfriend, because it's kind of like, well, she could do things with her one good foot that would make you forget about that thing on her lip. It's fine. She's great. Yeah, I miss you, boo boo. Yeah. No, I've been dating. It's been going okay. I really like this girl, and it was going well until the day of the jogathon happened. You guys know what a jogathon is? It's where kids will raise money for a cause, a charity, and they get like a dollar amount attached to each lap they run. The more laps they run, the more money they make. And so I thought I was going to be a fucking hero, and I liked this girl. She had kids. I was like, hey, I'll sponsor your kids. $10 a lap. I'm a fucking bartender. You do the math. And so I was like, okay, yeah, this is going to be great. So the day of the jogathon comes, I think I'm going to get laid. The day of the jogathon comes, it's in West Salem, so we're surrounded by a bunch of like bougie ass parents. We're in like Patagonia with like 1 million teeth and shit, and like I'm there with her, but I'm not really paying attention. And my date, said lady, was like watching her daughter. She's like, wow, she's doing well. I'm like, yeah, that's great. She's doing good. She's like, yeah, she's at 18 laps. I'm like, yeah, 18. What? Holy shit! If Steve Prefontaine runs another fucking lap, I'm gonna have to live under a fucking bridge. We're in financial crisis right now. I don't know how much money's left on that gift card that my mom gave me for Christmas, but we're in trouble. And I think she kind of sensed something was going on, and she looked at me. And she's like, you doing okay? I'm like, yeah, gotta go. And so I started doing the only thing I knew to do in that situation. I started looking for little 5th grade Tanya Harding. I was like, we gotta take her out at the knees. I would never do that, man. I would never do that to a child. I just threw a rock at her and ended it myself. I was dating another gal. And it was going really well. And I thought I would impress her, and I would make dinner for her over at her house. And so we got comfortable enough. She's like, hey, the key's under the mat. And so I go to her house. I'm making dinner. It's cold out at this time, so I decided to make spicy pho. And so I'm chop, 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 chef, boy, are you gangling my way to some fresh, hot, spicy pho. And I get done early, I get done early, I hop on the couch, watch some sports, and because I'm a dude between the ages of 0 and, alive, I started playing with my nuts. And it wasn't too long until I felt a real intense burning sensation on my no special place, and I started to panic. And I started texting all the girls I'd slept with in the last year, and I was like, WT fuck, Amber, send. And then I remembered, I cut up fresh jalapenos for the soup. Oh, well, we can leave VD. It's time for a brand new Google search. Like, JK, Amber, Happy New Year. So Google tells me the only thing that's going to cool the fire in my trousers is dairy. So I run to the fridge like I'm an Olympic sprinter. Throw open the fridge, look for cream, nope. Butter, nope. Milk, nope. I'm starting to panic. I look up in the freezer, I open up, and there it is. A half-eaten carton of vanilla ice cream with chocolate marbling. And just about when I'm about to hog in that Dawes, I thought, well, this is kind of weird. And I thought, well, what would you do for a Klondike bar and dick and carton? And and I'm a grown-ass man. I was crying. It hurt so bad. I sunk to my knees. The relief was almost instant. It did feel much better. And I was sitting there quite literally with a carton of ice cream up in my dick. And then I heard a noise, and I looked up, and there was said date looking down at me with my below average penis and her kid's ice cream. And,
Below average.
and she goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I panicked. I didn't know what to say. And I said, "Dinner's ready." And she goes, "I'm going to call you a fucking Uber." And she goes, and I said, "Well, can I keep the ice cream?" She goes, "Yes, please do. Yeah, take that with you." Oh, fuck, man. People talk funny, man. You know what I'm talking about? People talk funny, you know? Like when you're going to, you said, Orlando, when you're clean your clothes, what do you call it?
Laundry?
Yeah, but what do you call what's the verb when you do laundry?
Doing.
Washing?
Yeah. No, it's not fucking washing, okay? You just killed my goddamn joke, right? Okay, no. Yeah, you don't say you're going to wash your fucking clothes. What's that state the north of us? Washington. Yeah, I'm going to go down to the creek on Monday, and I'm going to stop at the cafe
In Oregon.
and get a lunch of almonds and salsa. I'm going to wash my clothes, you fucking hillbilly. No. And I was telling run that joke by a friend. He goes, "Yeah, you can't tell that joke." I said, "Why?" And he goes, "Well, not when you talk like you." And I go, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Well, you're from Oregon, and you talk like you're on an episode of the Floribama Shore." And I was like, "Well, okay, I have, Southern family, but I don't get it. I don't hear it if I have an accent." And he goes, "Okay, well, here, let's try this." And he goes, "We're at a bar, and the TV at the bar has a rodeo on." And he goes, "Hey, what's that big sweaty animal right there that guy's riding with the horns?" And I go, "A bull." And he goes, "You mean a bull?" And I go, "Oh, all right, I'll give you that one." Okay. And he goes, "Hey, tell you what, when you've eaten too much and you don't want to eat anymore, you are." And I go, "Fool." And he goes, "Nope, just you. Yep, just you, nobody else." And I'm like, "All right, I'll give you that. Okay, I'll give you that. Like I have Southern family. They're like a walking, talking cliche. They're like Deliverance kind of Southern. Like they're like dirt. We'd go visit them every summer, but one summer they came and visited us here in Oregon. And my little cousin, I was a freshman in high school at the time. My little cousin LJ, was in 6th grade, one of his many tours of that grade, and he came running up to me. Slow burn on that one. Okay, good. I'm glad LJ's not the only one, guys.
It took me a minute, like mini tours of that grade. Oh.
LJ from Mississippi. That's where they're from. They're from southern Mississippi, Biloxi, Mississippi. And he came running up to me and he goes, "Hey, Todd, man, guess what?" And I go, "What, LJ?" And he goes, "I kissed a girl." And I go, "Whoa, that's incredible, man. That's a big milestone. Tell me about her." And he goes, "It's Faith." And I go, "Like Faith Hill?" Or and he goes, "No, man, our faith." And I go, "So like the Lord?" Or like, And he goes, "No, man, Uncle Garland's faith." And I go, "What?" "Did you just admit to kissing your cousin, LJ?" And he's like, "Still counts." And he went running off. Later that day, he came back to me and he was like, "Hey, man, I was thinking," he's like, "Hey, probably don't tell anybody about that." And I was like, "You know what, man, I won't." And I meant it because I just got done telling everybody ever. And so, yeah. Yeah. I haven't wrote a tag to that joke. That's it. Oh, well, fucking, yeah. LJ's in prison now. He loves meth. And actually, yeah, no, there's a tag. I wrote him a letter. And I was like, "Hey, man, hope you're doing well. Hope you're still a man of faith." And he has my address. He's probably going to come kill me. But, oh, shit. Yeah. Ah, fuck, I'm homeschooled. I was homeschooled. It's weird. Every day it's weird. It's weird being a homeschool kid, man. Like most kids, like they got, most kids in school, they got like sex education. Yeah. Okay. Good on you. Glad you know how things work, miss. No. I
was homeschooled with sex education. Yes.
Okay.
How did
I don't know where to go with this. Everybody see her for details.
You got some splaining to do.
Yeah. I didn't have sex education though as a homeschool kid. I had a puppet show, and to make matters worse, the puppeteer was my mom. And so years later, when I finally did become a man and lose my virginity at the ripe age of 27. And I was having sex with this lady, and she's like, "Hey, it's a lot of hands." And I was like, "Is there any other way?" And when I came, I was like, "Mana mana," and surprisingly, she was not like, dumb kid, man. Dumb adult. I still don't know the I before E rule. You guys know the I before E rule? That fucking witchcraft. Yeah, the night before you rule. Like I still don't know it, but it's awkward. Because at 30 years of age, if I apply that rule and error one more fucking time, I'm gonna have a seizure.
Seizure?
Yeah.
Kind of like diabetes.
I was at a house party the other day, and it's carried on adulthood, man. I was at a house party, and this guy called my friend a douche, and my friend was like, "Oh yeah, why don't you spell douche?" And the guy was clearly baffled. So on the outside, I was like, "Oh yeah, we got him good." On the inside, I was like, "Is it the D U then the O? Do I carry the 2? I don't. Yeah, douche. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah."
Douche.
Never forget when the 9/11 happened, the tragedy of 9/11. I was sophomore, yeah, I had a sophomore in high school, and we watched as a class. We watched on the television, and we turned our heads and our hearts towards New York, and we saw as a plane hit a building, and the building was smoking, and then shortly thereafter, a second plane hit the building, and my dumbass said out loud in front of my class, "What are the chances?" Yeah, my Mr. Lee, my English teacher's like, "We're gonna hold the boys' kid back." All right, I got kids. Anybody have kids here? Makes me you got some kids. Yeah, I got kids.
Nope.
God, I love my kids. They're amazing. I should have pulled out, but I love them. They're great, man. Yeah, I got 2 wonderful kids. I got a 4-year-old little boy and a 1.5-year-old little girl. The 4-year-old little boy is the sweetest kid I've ever met. He's such a sweet kid. The 1.5-year-old little girl is not. She's the devil. I don't really know how to say this. She's a fat kid. She's really fat. She's a fat kid. She hates getting clothes on her. She is. She's a chubby girl. And oh, you drunks.
I need a refill, but I don't want to interrupt.
Chelsea.
I need a refill.
Yeah, I'm almost done, Chelsea. So, yeah, the 1.5-year-old, she's the devil, man. She's not a nice kid. I'll never forget one particular day I was struggling to get clothes on. All right. Struggling. Do you want me to just tell her? She's like another.
Oh, I thought she was getting up to get a drink.
No, I'm gonna add wood.
Mom's getting wood.
She's adding wood. Mimi. My kids call her Mimi.
Mimi's
Sex
getting
education.
wood.
Mimi likes the
You
wood.
met a sex PhD over here. This is great, man. Taking kids.
The funny thing is she can't hear like really.
You look great, Mom. Give it up for Mom, everybody. Give it up for Mom. Give it up for Mom.
Mom's hot.
All right, so I'm
my
dressing
mom.
my 1.5-year-old. She's pissed, okay? I'm pissed. It's hard getting clothes on her. And finally, I got her dressed, and I'm exhausted, and she's exhausted. I'm mad. She's mad. And she pointed up at me, and she laughed like this. She went, ha, 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 like she was baby Jay-Z. She laughed at me. I realized just at that moment that she had smeared baby shit across my forehead, and I looked like it was the Lion King, and I was some kind of scat Simba. She was a jerk. Man, I'm killing it as a dad most of the time. I'm killing it as a dad, you guys. I'm killing it. Most of the time. After I have my kids about hour 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm like, does the Oregon Health Plan cover vasectomies? This is hard. I say, yeah. But I'm going to tell you the truth about something. I'll leave you with this. I got something to get off my chest, and it's a little awkward. It's a little embarrassing.
Got a vasectomy?
I can't stop stealing truffle oil from Safeway. This Safeway right over fucking here. I can't do it. I'm 33 years old. I pay my taxes. My parents love me. I can't. It's a thrill. It makes me feel alive, and I fucking steal truffle oil every time I go there.
Oil.
If you guys don't know what truffle oil is, it comes from a fungus on a tree, and it makes food taste amazing. I played Hamlet once, and now I'm stealing fungus juice from the local. This is what my life has become. And to make matters worse, my kids are often with me, and my son's kind of catching on, like he kind of caught me, and he kind of looked up at me, and I looked down at him. I was like, "We live fast and free, young blood." Just like that. One day I thought I got caught, man. I got my truffle oil, and I'd gone through the checkout, and I'm all the way through. I'm heading towards the door, and I maybe the dingo ate your baby.
Dingo ate your baby.
Yeah.
That's a true story.
Okay, so good dog.
Anyway.
It's a national tragedy. It's a true story.
One day I thought I made it all the way through, and I just gone through the checkout, and I hear this voice behind me. And that voice says, "Excuse me, sir, And then I peed a little, and I turned around, and there was a security guard. And you know the type, like Big Adam's Apple, probably having Dragon Ball Z T-shirt. You get it.
Fuck off.
And he goes, "Excuse me, sir." And do you have one on right now?
Yes, I do. I literally have a Dragon Ball Z T-shirt on right now.
I can't see your Adams.
That's amazing.
That's
That's a
What about those blazers?
If I had any frame of reference about that show, I'd try and make a joke, but I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, so I made it through, and he said, "Excuse me, sir." I turned around, I was frightened, and he goes, "You forgot your receipt and your change." And I go, "Oh." Whew. So I went and grabbed my receipt and change, and on the back of said receipt, there was a coupon for buy one, get one half off truffle oil. And I couldn't help myself. I go, "Buy one, get one half off truffle oil while you guys are practically giving it away." And my son looked up at me and was like, "You better shut the fuck up, man." All right, I said I was going to leave it at that. I've got one more I got to work through real quick. It's a joke I haven't told in a long time. I say a lot of dumb things, as you might have gathered. One time I said a racial slur in front of the biggest black man I'd ever seen. Now, in my defense, for all you white people about to get really weird, I didn't know what it meant. I'd heard my racist-ass granddad say it a bunch, and I didn't know what it meant, or that it would affect people negatively, or be hurtful, or it would generalize people. I didn't know that. But let's do a little scenic painting. I was 16 years old. I'm a junior at the Oregon State football camp, and my roommate at said camp was a guy by the name of Damon Spicer. Now, Damon Spicer was getting recruited by just about everybody ever. He had a long, great career at the University of Southern California. He had a great career. But he liked me. He thought it was funny. We became roommates and instant friends. I mean, how could we not? He was from the bright lights of the greater Los Angeles area. I was from Southern Oregon. You know, we're natural friends. Yeah. And for those of you people that think that Southern Oregon's like Eugene, nope, it's not. Yeah, I'm from a place where they like basically filmed where the hills have eyes. But yeah, from
Deliverance.
I'm from
Deliverance.
Oregon. But we became great friends. And Damon was this amazing guy. He was 6'6", 245 pounds. Ran the 40-yard dash in like 4.7. He was a walking, talking, just beautiful black Adonis. If this is starting to sound homoerotic, it was a confusing time for me. And, so anyways, we were good friends, and we were back in our dorm room. I don't remember what we were doing, probably having a tickle fight. And I stubbed my toe. And I got really mad. I said, "Ow, I just stubbed my cotton-picking toe." And he goes, "What?" And I didn't know what I was saying or what it meant or the consequences of what it meant. And I said, "Yeah, man, I just stubbed my cotton-picking toe." And right when I hit the O of toe, the etymology of the word suddenly came to me, and I go, "I just stubbed my cotton-picking toe." Oh, no. And he's looking at me, and I'm soiling myself. And I just started talking. I just started being like, if you look, I love Oprah. And if you like to hook the latte done, turn down for what? And he laughed, and I relaxed, and then I asked to touch his hair to beat the shit out of me. You guys have been great. Thank you guys for letting me work through some old jokes. Thank you, Mom. I got this here. We're mostly unemployed. This is a tip
Are we
basket.
supposed to put our panties in
You don't
there?
have to.
It's a big tip.
If you put money in there, I don't give a fuck
No, I
what you
said
chase
panties.
it with. Yeah.
I said
appropriately.
If you guys want to toss in, that's great. I
Cans
appreciate
and
it.
bottles.
I thought we were supposed to put our
Yeah.
I said, are we supposed to put our panties in there?
Beyond that, I want to bring up.
Did nobody hear me?
Hey, Chelsea, go and grab. Can you take your little hand and just go, huh? And keep it there for a little bit? Okay, good.
I was Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, all right.
Dude, do something with your accent.
I will do anything you want if you just shut the fuck up. Okay?
Hilarious.
Kindly. Shut it. But my very good friend, he's going to do
Some
stand up.
Matthew
I think
McConaughey.
he's
Tommy's
super
great.
funny. I think
Oh,
he's
he does too.
amazing.
Wait,
He's about to
refresh.
stand up for you,
Refresh.
Mr. Tommy Nicola. Give it up for him. Make him feel warm welcome.
Wait,
Tommy.
wait,
We should refresh. Chelsea wants to refresh.
Doing great.
Oh God, that was so much good. That was so good. Thank you. Oh,
Fucking killed it, Ty.
yes.
Good job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna borrow that lighter really quick.
Yeah.
I like to smoke when I talk.
Hey, Mitch had
Right over the fire.
Going in there?
No, it's okay.
Fun time. Thank you.
Any lighter? I got another one.